she did not run a great campaign, and you're going to keep losing if you insist that she ran a great campaign.
I'm saying,
she didn't.
Look, there was no model for the campaign that she had to run. Look.
That's political commentator and person so smug you hate to agree with, Bill Maher, calling out Donna Brazile's delusions about Kamalah Harris and Democrats' humiliating defeat this election. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it looks like Bill Maher has finally had enough of Democrats burying their head in the sand about their terrible candidate and what makes them so unappealing to voters.
The big issue, right, was immigration. And
inflation, immigration.
Those two are very big issues. And you asked Vice President Harris, why did you let all these people in for the last 4 years? She did not have an answer. I still don't know the answer. They actually could, with an executive order, shut it down as they did earlier this year. So why did they not do it 3 years earlier? And I think people felt she did not respond to that in any way. She had no answer on inflation, and she also seemed to represent that whole woke zone that people are sick to death of. And I think those three did it.
I agree with the first two, but I'm not going to get into this, oh, the people are too damn woke. That wasn't an issue. What happened?
Yeah, it was.
I disagree with you.
I know, and that's why you're going to keep losing.
No, man, look.
I mean, it's not to go. Okay.
Yeah.
But not to go.
On July 21st at 1:41 p.m. when Joe Biden announced that he was not going to, he was going to step down, Kamalah Harris had to step up. Now, what other Democrat could have stepped up in that period of time?
We're not arguing about that.
All right.
We're arguing the campaign she ran. They asked her what she would do differently. She said, I can't think of anything. That's terrible.
How do we trust a party that was telling us with a straight face that Joe Biden could be president for 4 more years without any problem whatsoever? That's what the Democrats were telling us. It was a massive lie. We saw through it. Everyone saw through it.
Did you see him this week? Could you imagine if we were just starting on the next term? That was
First of all, happy birthday, Joe Biden. Happy birthday. Joe Biden turned 82 this week.
All right.
And Bill, I hope you're still kicking ass at 82.
I will be.
You know, it's hilarious that Brazile agrees that immigration and the economy were key issues for voters, then bucks at woke politics being a negative for them. When in reality, social Marxism and woke ideology isn't just about the goofy and incompetent people Biden appointed because of some imaginary victim status. It permeates their entire worldview. Immigration got so bad because Biden chose an incompetent woman on the basis of superficial traits to tackle an issue that deals with enforcing laws and excluding people, which woke people obviously don't like. In fact, the only time they're comfortable excluding people is if it's Republicans, regardless of whether they're friends or family, which Maher completely tears them apart for.
The chief psychiatric resident at Yale University, Amanda Calhoun, recently told Joy Reid it's okay to cut off family members if they voted for Trump and tell them, I'm not going to be around you this holiday. Oh, how pure. It's like not letting certain people sit with you on the bus. She also said that it shouldn't be automatic that family members think they're entitled to your time. She said that's just a societal norm. Family. Who do they think they are? Family? I mean, think about that. A mental health professional advising people to isolate during the holidays. And don't forget to drink too much and put on weight. And this Thanksgiving, before the big meal, remember to take turns saying what you're hateful about. You know who I really wouldn't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with? This overly educated, i.e. extremely stupid, ivory tower academic. But I would, because if we ever want this nation to heal, this is what we have to do. Force ourselves to reach out and find out why someone feels the way they do and make the choices they make without prejudging them a monster.
This is absolutely correct, and it's that woman's mentality that voters are getting sick and tired of. In fact, that whole segment is what Maher was talking about when he said voters were repudiating woke ideology. It's two incompetent, bitter, hate-filled women who are smugly spouting nonsense because they were appointed to positions positions they shouldn't have on the basis of them being perpetual victims. Their backwards, divisive thinking is why Trump's coming for colleges and why MSNBC is being sold for scrap. It's starting to look like people in this country are finally having enough of this nonsense. But let me know what you think. Did Democrats' loss have anything to do with woke politics, or was it just about Harris not having enough time to sell her message? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!